And Josh's opponent that night, it's a rematch against Pedro the Rock Rizzo, also a huge star in the world of MMA. Come on up. And what is amazing? The last time these guys fought, there was it in. Come on, we fought.
It was I missed, and then it was no.
And that was the first time Josh was knocked out. Well, first time he ever lost. First time he got knocked out. But what you see about these athletes, you wouldn't see the Spurs and the Lakers sitting up here, buddy. There's so much respect that these athletes have for each other, because it's such a tight-knit fraternity. It's not a bunch of guys.
Jay brings up an important. Jay brought up something that I've actually said to quite a few people in terms of just trying to get across what it is about fighting in general, and that is you play football, you play basketball, you play baseball. You don't play fighting. There ain't nothing about playing involved in any of this. And yet the thing is that when you take something to that level, to that extreme, and when I say extreme, it may not be extreme to us, but I'm sure it's extreme to the majority of people in the populace out there, to go out in front of somebody, look him dead in the eye, and kick him in the face. But when you go to that level, there's just a certain thing about it, and not only do you truly get to know who you are completely and utterly, there's really no way to lie to yourself or to anybody else when you're out there in front of everybody in the midst of battle. Your opponents can see who you are, and you can see who they are for whatever it is, and their true character. And that's why that you can have people like us do something such as rough and, as some might consider, violent as fighting, and yet we can be such close friends. And you know, I love Pedro very much. He's a really wonderful guy, and I love him so much I'm going to hug him to death on July 19th. So.
Thanks, Josh, for the wonderful words.
We're here at the Trump Tower with Pedro Rizzo, a man who is one of the most successful stand-up fighters, who has adapted in mixed martial arts, putting grappling in his game, training with some of the top grapplers, Marco Ruas, Roberto Leitao, who is the wrestling coach for the Brazilian Olympic team, himself a former wrestling champion. And Pedro the Rock Rizzo will be having a rematch at the Affliction July 19th event against Josh Barnett, a guy whom he knocked out. I think it was 2001 in the UFC. And for whatever reason, we're hearing that Josh is the favorite in this fight, even though you knocked him out. And he even demonstrated the right hand that took him out. Tell us about why you think that Josh is the favorite in this fight this year.
Because I think I've lasted 4 years. 5 years. I didn't fight much. I had a couple of fights, and I lost 2 fights. Then now I got back in the track win, I got back in the track victory, and I beat Justin Howard, beat Jeff Monson. So now I got back in my old shape, and I think. Josh now, he deserved to be the favorite now, because after we fought, he beat a lot of big guys, a lot of top heavyweight guys. So now I got my second chance in my life. You know, I was one of the top fighters, then I lost a few fights. Now I got a chance to be among the 10 top fighters again, so I have to beat Josh. I think Josh, he deserves to be a favorite. I'm the underdog, but doesn't matter. In the ring, there are no favorite, no underdog. We are two heavyweight fighters, so we'll see.
Your last fight was in September when you knocked out Jeff Monson. Jeff Monson, we know, is one of the top grapplers in the world. He's won numerous international tournaments and was a top wrestler in his collegiate days as well. And he couldn't take you down. He tried, and that was really something. So the fight had to be standing, where you, of course, were dominant in that. What do you think Josh Barnett's approach is going to be? Because Josh just won a decision over Jeff Monson at the World Victory Road card in Japan, the Sengoku card. What do you think his approach is going to be? Because if Jeff Monson couldn't take you down, I think it's going to be very difficult for Josh to take you down, and you already beat him standing. We're trying to figure all this out.
Josh, he's a complete fighter. You know, I think he's gonna. His boxing skills also improved a lot. So I think he'll try to box with me, stand up for me a little bit. Of course, he's an MMA fighter. He'll try taking to the ground. I don't know what, even the first or second round, but I know he'll box a little bit. Then he'll try taking to the ground. So I will do my best. If he takes me to the ground, I'm very well prepared. I'm training with the best guys in Brazil, best grapplers, everybody from jiu-jitsu, black belt jiu-jitsu, heavyweight guys training for me. So if he takes me to the ground, I'll be able to fight with him. So, but for me, it doesn't matter. Stand up on the ground. I'll be 100%. We still have 8 weeks to the fight, so I'm gonna put I'm gonna be very well prepared.
A lot of the fans of mixed martial arts remember you from many years ago, 8, 10 years ago, and they might think, boy, this guy is pretty old, he's still fighting, but you're not. You actually started at a quite young age. How old are you now?
I'm 34 now. I'm 34, but everybody think because I fought the same time we had a Tank, but Coleman, all these guys now they are 40, 41, 42, Dan Severn, but I was too young that time. I got in the sport very young. I got in UFC very young. So that's why I got the old guys, they fought that time. I'm between the new generation and the old generation. So that's why many people think I'm from the old generation, but I'm just 34. I expect I can fight more 5 years.
How has it been with ring rust? Because you haven't been fighting as often. You haven't fought since September of last year. It'll be 10 months, I think, since you've had a professional fight. How do you deal with that problem?
Yeah, this is very bad, but I'm training very hard. I got good sparring partners, so I think the most important thing, I have good sparring partners who train hard, if you really push you to, of course, you miss a little bit timing when you don't step in the ring, but I think it's not going to be a problem. I'm training very hard with a good group, good team.
You're going to do your training down in Brazil?
Yeah, I'm still training there. I got a good group now. Everybody's helping me. Everybody's excited with this fight, so everybody's supporting me there.
All right, now the belt that you won in September, is that on the line in this fight? Do you know?
No, that was Art of War, so it's Affliction Banned. So it's totally different show. It's not an line.
Thank you, Eddie.
Thank you, Kristal. Thank you.